Hey guys, it's Amelia. Yesterday I saw BTS's Burn the Stage movie and I thought I'd give you my little review about what I thought about the movie. Alright, so I saw it in Delaware because that is where I'm from, and we went to this Regal theater because that's one of the theaters that was showing it. It was sort of sad because it wasn't really full. I don't remember on when we bought the tickets if it was full when we were buying them. I don't think it was though. But I know at least 4 people from our party didn't end up going because it was snowing so hard last night. The roads were really, really bad. So I understand probably a bunch of people probably didn't show up. But it was still really empty. My group was super hype, but no one else in the theater was, which was sort of sad. We were in the preview. Well, there was no preview. It was right before we were all yee, BTS boys, let's make friends. And everyone was in their BTS gear and stuff, but everyone was just I'm gonna sit and eat my popcorn and ignore everybody, and we were okay. So we just hung out by ourselves. Nice thing about the Regal theaters is that they have the reclining chairs, so it was real great. We leaned all the way back, and then they were crying and stuff, and it was oh, it's so sad, but we get to relax, so it's fine. So I'll give you a brief little overview of the movie. If you haven't seen it yet, the rest is spoilers, so leave. So the movie pretty much was the YouTube Red Burn the Stage little TV show thing. They took clips from that, and then they also took clips from some of the Bangtan bombs and the BTS YouTube stuff. I recognized a couple of the clips, and then they also had some clips that were behind the scenes from some American interviews and stuff like that, which I don't think they were new either. If I remember correctly, it was stuff we'd already seen anyway. And then they had new content as well. So the new content, though, was mostly, really funny stuff, which I'll get into later. But, yeah, I don't know. I was sort of expecting more along the lines of it being, a Burn the Stage episode where it was here's this concert, this is what happened during the concert, this person got hurt, they cried, this was sad, they really liked the fans at this venue, something like that. But it was really, I don't know, impersonal. I don't know. I never got to the point of tears, really. There was a couple parts that were really sad. Jimin was beating himself up about messing up a bunch of times. He always does that. Babe, you're so amazing. Stop. So there's that really cute part. Then Tae came over and he saw that Jimin was really sad and pulled him aside and they went and talked. So that was really sweet. And then there's this whole thing with RM, I think broke his leg. Comment below if you agree, because that was, I'm still in shock, sort of. It was literally a 3-second clip where RM was at the end of the concert, he was in the room with everybody and they were oh my god, my leg hurts so bad, and they were they literally wrapped it up with boards and then wrapped it. It looked like he broke it. That's what you do when you break it. When you sprain it, you just tape it up. That's not what you do. I'm so confused. They also went all the way up his leg. You don't sprain this part of your leg. But he was talking about some pain in his shin, and then towards the end of the concert, they had 3 songs left or something, and it really, really hurt, but he just pushed through, and then they wrapped it up. I don't remember him breaking his leg at all during the Wings tour. I don't remember them announcing anything about that. Could they possibly have hidden him breaking his entire leg? That sounds insane. I don't think it was an actual break. I think it was I don't think it was a break. I think it was a stress fracture or something like that. But that's still crazy. Did he still perform with this breakage in his leg? Whatever. I'm confused. I guess it wasn't a break, but I'm still alarmed. They also sprained their ankles a couple times, and that really wasn't known to the public. But they all just sort of slipped this in, and then they would quickly cut to something funny, which was very weird. There was no emotional build-up between Jin and V when they were fighting at that one concert, and then they went on the stage, and then they came back together, and they're it's all gonna be okay. Then nothing like that happened. It was just random clips of parts of their tour. I mean, the movie was good still. It was new content, so that's always good. And it was fun because it's a movie. They're so big on the screen. It was so exciting. But I don't know. I'm glad I went. It was worth the money, but it was also I was expecting more. Funniest, best parts of the show, definitely, hands down, when they have a pool party where they're we're just boys being boys, and they all jump into the pool and they're having a good time, and then it cuts to Min Yoongi and he's Don't mind me just drinking my wine and being classy. I literally died laughing. That, of course, when Yeontan was on and J-Hope was doing a little dance, he's like, did you see my bag? Did you see my bag? Amazing. I'm glad we got that content. I think that was the only time the entire audience, like, made a noise. They were like, everybody else is on the screen, we're all just sitting there like, oh yes. And then Yeontan comes on to that, and everyone's like, yes, boy, my favorite 8th member of BTS. When Jin was doing yoga with his athletic instructor and he's making weird sexual groaning noises, but also telling weird dad puns the entire time, and the trainer was so done with him. That was an amazing clip. Good content all around. Oh, when they switched parts for their solos, I think Jungkook did Suga's rap, so his First Love, and he did it really well, and then he, like, backs up and he, like, tripped over the stage, which was funny. Jimin did Reflection, which is sad. V did Jungkook's Begin, which he pretty much knew the whole dance. I'm alarmed. J-Hope did Stigma, and he hit all the notes, which was actually iconic. Like, why is he not singing more? And then Suga did Jin's Awake, which was great, and he pretty much just gave up. He was like, I can't hit these notes, I don't want to do this anymore, bye! And then they didn't show anybody else's, which was pretty sad. Like, I want to see the other ones. Boys, show me. I need to see whoever covered Lie, Jimin's Lie, who they lifting up. I need it. I hope they release, like, the full versions of that, because they only showed little clips, which was great. The spelling of some weird things that were not great also in the film. The way they edited it, it wasn't really, like, I mean, it was a documentary, but it was, like, sort of memoir style, and it was very choppy the way they cut it, and so I don't really like that. I mean, it flowed, but not in, like, a story arc. The only way that it had an arc was the fact that they put these black screens with, like, quotes in them that were, like, metaphors. That was, like, in the desert, we had nothing, and then it was like, now we're in the ocean, and we're drowning with all this love, will it ever dry up, or something like that. And then they had, like, this voiceover of this Korean man who was not BTS, I don't know who he was, who was just doing a voiceover the whole time, which was like, okay, I don't know, it wasn't that great. Suga had a really nice voiceover towards the end, that was really emotional. I don't know, it was just, like, oh, and in the, like, English subtitles, they, like, spelt the romanizations of everybody's name, like, really weird. Very, very weird. The way they spelled Yoonki was, like, Y-U-N-K-I. Jungkook's was weird, too, I think. I don't know, they spelled there's strange spelling. Not here for it. I was like, just leave it be. Don't write their names. Just avoid it, because you're not doing it correctly. It looks weird. It was a good experience because it was, like, a one-time only, like, ooh. But I wish they did, like, something like posters, maybe, too. Would have been exciting. Like, usually in America, when you go to a fancy showing, like, an exclusive showing of something, they give you, like, a little tiny, like, gift thing, like a poster. Like, there was the Twilight 10th anniversary recently, and I went to the movie, and they gave us all, like, 10th anniversary posters. It was, like, a cheap little poster. It doesn't have to cost money, like, that much money. It's just a cheap little poster. It doesn't have to cost that much money, but it made the experience, like, more. Like, you're like, oh, I'm gonna remember this forever because now I have a poster from it. And, like, who doesn't want a BTS poster? They could have just done, like, little photo cards, too. It would have been satisfied, you know? Just, like, a little thing that said, burn the stage. And I would have been like, yes! But, I don't know. So, it was okay. I think it was only supposed to be yesterday at 7 p.m., like, worldwide. But some people saw it 2 days ago, I think, and some people are seeing it on Sunday, and I'm sort of confused. And the theater I was at offered multiple showings, too, which is sort of strange. So I'm not really sure what's going on there. They're making money, though, so who cares? But, yeah, I really would like another YouTube Red, like, series like that. That was really, really cool, seeing, like, what they're really going through, and, like, I don't know, being there for them. Like, actually understanding what they're going through. I'm really interested in, like, how their daily lives are, though, and how busy they are, because we really don't have a scope of that Like, you know, oh yes, they're busy. Like, yes, when they were trainees, they trained 14 hours a day, but like, what are they doing now? Are they shooting a thing for like 4 years in the future today? And then they have a shooting for the music show next week, and then they have preparation for the concert. Like, what's their schedule like? I'm so curious. Like, how much downtime they have when they wake up and sleep. Like, do they wake up at like 5 a.m. every day? Are they going to bed at 2? I'm curious. Also, other favorite part, at the end, when they were showing like goofy little clips, and I think it was Jimin and V did this weird thing where they like walked up to each other and then they just went BAM! And they like fell backwards, but they like caught each other. It was very strange. I don't understand how to explain it. And me and my friend tried to do it when we got out of the theater, and I still don't understand. It's like, you know when you do like Ring of Fire? But it was Ring of Fire with 2 people, and I don't understand the logistics of it. If anyone can figure it out, please let me know, because I need to do it. Anyways, let me know what you guys thought down below. Who was looking the finest? I really liked when Jimin was wearing his leather outfit and was watching all the boys and supporting. Ooh, that got me. Bye guys, thanks for watching. Like my outfit today, guys? It's like Wings inspired, sort of. I don't know. I was excited.